The camera on because I didn't feel it at that moment. But as soon as I touched the abs, soon as my feet, I mean, it's something about the abs when you get here. It's just home, like really fucking home. When you slept out here, you know what I mean, for a certain amount of years, everybody fucking knows you. Everybody fucking knows you guys. This is what the deal is with me, you know. So when I start playing, it's gonna be like I'm playing for a bunch of my friends, you know, a bunch of people that have acquainted themselves with me over the years. And there's people that come here and visit that don't understand what's going on. But us here that are in here, like Swindler, I'm coming to the spot, guys. You know I had to come. I could not come. And because we getting ready for this weekend, we getting ready for the 3rd. The shit is sold out. There's really no way to get in the door, I don't think, unless you're gonna come there and somebody's gonna sell you a ticket from outside. However that works for people that have to go through those channels, which I don't subscribe to that type of shit. Because if that shit would have been sold out, I would have got my name on a list to get inside of there. But since I got my ticket the day it was released, pretty much in the door already. And by a place being sold out so early, it lets you know that shit's gonna be packed. And everybody's gonna be on their best behavior, guys. We are gonna be on our best behavior that night because it's gonna start at 9:30, I believe. End at 8 a.m. and I believe that I'm gonna try my darndest to be there at 9:30. But I want to be there at least 8:30 because I want to be let in at 9:30. But I don't really need to necessarily get in that early because I know the boss ain't gonna get on for probably 4 hours into it. I ain't got that person playing house music in his car blasting it by me. I just, the whole thing right now is, you know what we waiting on, guys? I can't even begin to tell you what we're waiting on, right? I do this here thing every fucking day, guys. I can, and a lot of times I do show y'all, but majority of the times I don't show y'all. But I do this every single day of the week, and it's like a fantasy or dream. I really want to say a dream come true, and we really waiting on me make myself available to everybody, give everybody access to the box. But the thing about it is in order we have to do this, because I can't be stopping and talking to every person, and then I can't say, all right, I'm gonna talk to this person and not talk to that person. So before we allow any people to be like, just everybody just be able to just come up and talk to me, you know, because that's what this is all about. That's all we're dealing with right now. We're in a negotiation process, you know what I mean? Coming to the understanding of the value of it, you understand? Because you could get everybody out here, you know, because like, it's not like I'm the only person that got access to the records. I'm not the only person that could play the records, you know. So, you know, that's neither here nor there, you know what I mean? It's all about the style and fashion in which, and the vibe in which come. Let me turn my phone down. This person is just trying to walk past. I don't know why people love to get behind me to look at my phone for whatever reason they do it. They do it for whatever reason, and that's just everywhere I go. So, and they wonder, how do I catch on to them doing it? Because you do stupid shit like walk behind me when it's not even a reason to walk behind me. That's not even a sidewalk, a crosswalk, or nothing. That's fucking the street you just walked in. You just jaywalked. And so you made it obvious that you was coming to look in the back of my phone, because I seen you cross the street, you walking up the street, and then you see me, now you cross the street, and then you come over directly behind my back, right? And there's even no reason to walk back there. Ain't no store back there, school closed, everybody's getting a peek. That's what happens here. People want to be all in my business for whatever reason it is, and you know, and this is what's taking us so long to get this thing going. It's me, really, just to adjust to all this fucking shit with these people and these different energies these people bring. My whole thing is that I'm very sensitive to the energies of the people around me, you know what I mean? So I'm very sensitive, so I pick up on shit that a lot of people don't try to reveal to me, which I could see, and I probably could look through a motherfucker and tell them their whole life stories, and they probably wouldn't even understand it, but I wouldn't do that. I would go around it, but see, the ignorance of a lot of people, they'll instigate me into that area. You know, so for me to stay out of that area, I got to go through these exercises that I'm practicing right now, which enables me to interact with these people, you know, so to speak, you know, and not just any particular race of people, because black people seem like they're going to be the hardest people to deal with when it comes to the services, you know, because they don't understand that this is a service, you know what I mean, that I do not have to. I see all these guys out here doing all this and doing all that, and I give much props to everybody out there that's doing their thing, you know, but that's not my anticipation, you know what I mean. I am not the only sound down here. I am just the sound, you know, just keep that correct, like, not the only sound, just the sound. The top sound, the best sound. You know, no sound like it. You know, the difference. You know, and I'm not mad about it, all these things that's going on and shit like that. I'm really happy about it because, like I say, I'm just one person. You know, but I believe it's time for us to up the ante, because DJ's been taken for granted for so long, and they began to be getting taken for granted because it was oversaturated with these computerized button pushing as DJs that think that's all you have to do is find the the most popular record and just play that 100 times at a party, and then I don't really want to get paid for doing nothing like that. I prefer that these guys go out and do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because when I come, it's a brand. This is a brand, and not like I had to create this brand and make this brand up. This is just what the sound is all about. You know. This is how we identify the sound and the difference and the separation of the whole situation, so we don't get ourselves confused. You know, I would never want us to get confused about what's going on right now, because I'm very particular about what's going on right now. Nothing that's going on right now is by happenstance. Everything is done according to a design, you understand? And once you follow a design, you know what I mean, once you follow a set pattern through the information that you accumulated, you come out with a said result. And we're at the result phases of everything that we put in. And I really appreciate everybody that did support me. I appreciate everybody that didn't support me even more, because I believe that's always been my drive anyway. You know, if anybody knows me, I enjoy the underdog position because I feel like I am of a superior class. You understand? I do feel like I am from a superior breed of species. You understand? Because, most of the knowledge that I attained just validated what I already knew, or verified what I already knew. You understand? From beginning, when other people would tell me, no, that's not the way it is. This is just the way the world is. And I know that for a fact that wasn't the case. And ever since that understanding has been fully ingrained into my daily practice even. You know what I mean? Because to have knowledge and then to have understanding and then not have wisdom is like something is missing. Either you don't have knowledge or you don't have understanding, because therefore you could not have wisdom. You know what I mean? Because wisdom is wise words and ways and actions of the righteous, you understand, people of the planet Earth. But my whole thing is that when it comes to wisdom, it's all wisdom, you know what I mean? Because the whole thing is that your wisdom is just the knowledge that you possess, the knowledge that you understand. And some people could use their wisdom as a tool, and they could act like they know less than they actually know, you know. But there's no person that's going to be able to act like they know more than they do know, because somewhere there's going to be an inconsistency from what you know and how you behave. So when a person tells me, oh yeah, I know, I understand, and their behavior is totally opposite, that lets me know. And because that goes to where I gain my understanding on what I was actually doing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I didn't know what I was actually doing. You know what I mean? Now I know what I'm actually doing. You know what I mean? And that's why I thank the people that didn't support, because, you know, that was like a portion of motivation too. Because that even let me know that, oh no, if somebody else gives up on you, the last person that can give up on you is you. And that would be me. And I wasn't going to give up on myself. That's one thing I wasn't going to do, give up on me. This brother right here. Because I knew and understood, once I put in whatever I needed to put in, I knew the end results. So I wasn't going to let anybody other person's thoughts or ideas infiltrate that understanding, because I know and understand and knowledge. It's just like there's this saying that everybody got going on now that, oh, that's your truth, and that's some bullshit that they trying to throw in there. Because it ain't but one truth. We can all have our own opinions. We can have our own theories, ideas, all that shit. But it's only one truth. Ain't no your truth, my truth. You got your own truth. Nah, bitch. You need one motherfucking truth. And that's it. But see, these people like to rationalize facts, and you can't negotiate facts. Facts are non-negotiable. Just like the ground that you walk on. Non-negotiable. Ain't nothing given to your motherfucking steps. Nothing. You know, you'll be an asshole to think otherwise. But in any event, you know, that's what brings me to this part that I'm on right now. You know, this portion of the cycle that we're in right now, which we call the cycle, the process even. You know, and for whatever reason, people say, oh, well, this is no good, or you no good, or, you know, it's not sustaining us, it's no, you know, it's not what everybody wants. Yeah, in social media life, I guess it wouldn't be what everybody wants, but these motherfucking people got their claws out at me every fucking way I go. I'm gonna start to get me a motherfucking bodyguard or something like that, as somebody that fucking chase anybody that's starting to take a picture of me. When you see a person start to take a picture of me, you just run down on their ass and tell them they can't do that. Or ask them to pay for doing that shit, because that's what happens to me every fucking day. Because of black people, I guess black people just allow this type of fucking shit to happen to them. You know. And it's flattering, but to have people taking your picture is just like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing over here. I hope he can get him a cab, because he's in the middle of the fucking street doing all types of bullshit. Because I really don't want him to come the fuck over here, because he just was about to come the fuck over here. Yeah, go follow his ass. He needs to be followed. He ain't even getting the fucking cab. Look at him. The police right there watching him. They are watching his ass. And he's just doing all types of fucking dumb shit. Because he's drunk. That's what people want to drink for. So they're going to have the right to just do whatever the fuck they want to do. And then, oh, I was drunk as hell. And this and that. I get the fuck out of here. But back to the program, the process is that, you know, this man is going to get himself in a whole bunch of trouble. He is going to get himself in a bunch of trouble. And I see him, and he's seeing me, and he know he's going to get his ass in some trouble. Them police is going to follow his ass, because he just did some crazy shit. Now he's fucking with that girl. That's what the problem is. Now, if they let him go up there and fuck with that girl, and they know he going to fuck with her, because he walking fast as hell. She avoided him. She declined him. White man, you know they don't like no boy ass. And then another white woman, you gonna go get that ass, yank that ass the fuck up, like, bitch, where the fuck you going, bitch? I hope he's walking it off, whatever it is. He drunk as fuck, I know that much. But in the event, the cycle and the process, you know, and then, you know, the most painful part about it was the people that I was expecting to be here with me, up here enjoying this ride with me, but they declined. They did more than decline. Began to try to sabotage me personally. and my image with the people that know me, and I could see it's very evident by the lack of the way people is acting like, oh no, I ain't fucking with him like that. They playing me like a 10-foot pole. And then you know what? And you know, I could not be more grateful. I could not be more grateful. I cannot even begin to tell you about the people that distance themselves from me. I cannot begin to tell you how grateful I am these people distance themselves from me, because now I get to start fresh. You know, they going to get him now. They waited enough time for him to get his ass up the street and start to enforce all the bullshit he went up there to enforce. They're about to get on his ass. They on his ass. I see the way, because it was a girl. I knew it was a girl. I knew she was basically just watching. She probably watched him the whole fucking time till he got to the corner. Probably wait till him to turn. Because they must have followed him. I'm wondering why they sitting in my mother. This is the office, guys. I can't even begin to tell you how really good I feel about sitting out here right now. All my friends are passing by. The neighborhood is here. We're out here. It's very nice. It's 88 degrees out here. But I'm grateful that these people distance themselves from me, because they identified themselves. I ain't have to call nobody's name out, and I damn sure ain't gonna start calling people's names out. That's some discussions that y'all gonna have amongst each other, because y'all ain't gonna have them motherfucking discussions with me at all. I can tell you, because my friends, we do have phones. We do have video phones where we can video chat and we can talk over the phone. We don't have to talk every day. We do not have to talk every day, because I don't want to talk to people every day. I don't even like talking on the phone. I like being live more than I do talking on the phone. I really don't. Nobody don't know me for being on the phone all day with anybody. So for people to be thinking that I'm going to talk to them all day on the phone, they know that's not going to happen. Now, my special friends, I do. We will talk all the fuck day. I won't even come the fuck outside until late at night, because I could work whenever. I have credentials to work whenever I choose to work. And I'm not even telling y'all about this other things that's going on. I can't even begin to tell you the things that are taking place in my life, and we'll be able to discuss them further next week. Next week we'll be able to talk around this time next week. Hopefully by at least Friday we'll be able to really get into full detail about what's going on, because I have a better understanding on the situation myself. You know, I have a better understanding, a better grasp on what the fuck is going on. But by next week we'll have the full detail thing. And it's just like clockwork, like right after the party, you know, is Saturday night. And you know, the sound is the sound that I'm gonna bring every time I play a record. That sound is gonna come out, because I'm gonna vibrate off that energy. And that's why I'm so glad that I don't have people with fake smiles on around me, or I have to be around people with fake smiles around me. You know what I mean? I'm glad I'm comfortable with being by myself. I'm comfortable, but everybody that knows me here, they know me for seeing me alone. They like, you know, that's just, they like that. A lot of people like that about me, that I have that ability, you know, because a lot of people need other people. And I don't knock people that have friends and family and all that other stuff, you know, which I do. I have friends and I have family, but they don't crowd around me all day, which I love my freedom. I enjoy the freedom that I get to just, you know, enjoy this breeze that's coming down the street, light my spliff up, you know, and just, or, you know, because I'm just trying to make sure nobody's looking over my shoulder, because people have this thing, man. They make me so fucking antsy about it. Hey, guys, everybody, we're here. We're here in the Lower East. We're here on the Lower East Side, you know, hanging out even on a night like this. I'm waiting for at least one person to press the button to want to talk. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking I'm going to be, oh shit, it is 11 o'clock. I said I'm going to be sitting here till 11. Bitch, it's 11. We're going to leave at 11:10. 11:15 maybe. If I can get one person to come up here and say one word. But we about to start doing some really good things. And it's going to look so crazy. It look really crazy that all these years people have not said one word to me, would just come out the closet and start saying something to me. When this shit gets to rolling, it's going to be quite unfortunate. It's going to be quite unfortunate because, like I said, none of the people here have my social media platform. Not one person, and millions of people I run into here. The thousands of people that have supported me here are not one social media platform that I'm on. So that's gonna really be crazy. That's gonna be really horrible to come and pop up and say, oh, I know him, or that's my boy, or I already know. You're gonna look really crazy. And I would suggest that you just fall back, keep that same energy that you got right now, and that goody two shoes that these people think. You talking a nigga that had 2 stores. You talking a nigga that had his own apartment at 17. You know. You talking a nigga that didn't wear the same sneakers, every day. He wouldn't come outside because he didn't have a brand new pair of sneakers on. Like, for some reason, people think they're better than me. And I'm the best DJ on the planet that they call Earth, because it ain't nobody else here better than me as far as the difference is I'm better. But not only that, outside of that, and I love all the DJs. And any DJ that don't feel like he's the best DJ on the planet, he should really hang up his turntables. He should hang up his headphones. Put his headphones up, because if he going around, and I don't expect another DJ to say, oh yeah, he's better than me, oh yeah, he's the best, or blah, 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 you know what I mean, to my face, unless, we just battle, or whatever, or we are in a battle, or I do something that makes that a known fact. But that's my opinion, you know what I mean? And if you don't have that opinion about yourself, if you think there's another DJ that you're trying to fashion yourself behind, that's not a problem, as long as you identify that, you know what I mean? But, I have my own style, you know what I mean? And where I see everybody trying to duplicate this person's style and that person's style, and I created my own style. Everything is organically run through my veins. Everything is organically run through the energy that vibrates, the vibrations in the air, in the room that I'm in, you know what I mean, the zone that I'm in. So it's not fashioned behind anybody, you know what I mean? But there's a particular style, you know what I mean, that has been made ultra famous by a particular person, because we could go down the list of DJs that are out there now with the gigantic worldwide followings. You know what I mean? We can go into all that, you know what I mean? But me, myself particularly, I don't aspire to be in that category of DJ. I run circle around that category of DJ, so I would feel like I'm not even in that league of DJ, because we're different, so, and I accept that, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel or nothing like that, you know what I mean, or put arms on the wheel, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to put arms on the wheel. I'm just trying to, carry on the tradition You know what I mean? Because that's what's really lost is, for one, with all this, everybody's good, we all have different styles. That is a bunch of bullshit. I never bought into that. You know, I never bought into that mantra. Oh, we all good. We just play differently. We just played the no, nigga. That's not the way DJing is set up. DJing ain't gonna ever be set up that way. You're not gonna ever be able to call yourself a DJ to me. I'm not gonna ever respect no man as a DJ. He can call himself what the fuck he wants to call himself. But me, myself, personally, I'm not going to respect the man that calls himself a DJ and he's not a fucking DJ. You know what I mean? He can't fucking DJ. He can't mix records. He can't keep a motherfucking party going. He can't keep a crowd going. Because, see, if you get 10 people in the room and you can't make those 10 people do what they do, because that will be the intention of every DJ that comes in the room. I done been in rooms with DJs that have one person standing there dancing, and you would tell it's just one person there standing there dancing because that's who they playing for, that one person. You know what I mean? But then you got DJs that had that one person in the room, and he got that motherfucker, he running that motherfucker, one person up the wall. He taking that one person through a change because he said, oh yeah, you want to be your ass out there on my dance floor? I'm about to show you something. You gonna work while you out there on my dance floor. That's what's in the back of my mind when I see a person. That's why when I have a party, when I have a club, because I'm used to going to a club and DJing at the club Friday and Saturday every week. I'm not used to going to a party, DJing a party 2 Fridays or 2 Saturdays, or first Friday. This is all new shit to me. These formats is all new to me. Every club that I DJ'd at, from Morgan's Lounge, Studio 7, even Studio 7, I played there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know, and Morgan's Lounge, Friday and Saturday. Chaz, Friday, Saturday. Mahogany, Friday, Saturday. It was no, you DJ one, I never heard of this weird shit that these guys do, because you can't, and then the thing that boggles my mind the most, because out of all the records that come out, house music come out way faster than any other record that comes out. House music comes out, like you would get 100 house records a day. You would come across at least 500 to 600 house records per week. You know, but for you to go to a party now, and for me to see these videos that these guys is putting it up, is very, it's very telling, rather. Because I was going to say something else, but it's telling how these guys are still playing the set that the guys were playing before the pandemic. Now, and that's no way should be possible. You see how they just sit right? Why the fuck they do it? They come and sit right behind me, like everybody wants to play. Let me hear the type of music they like, and it's really fucking strange. But, you know, I appreciate it to a certain extent. I have to loosen up a little bit with the people, you know, because these are my customers. I can't, you know, and I really feel, you know, there's a lot of people out there biting their nose off to spite their face because they just cannot stomach the fact that what's about to happen is going to happen, because they think that this is not going to happen. And I told them many, many years ago, and people would have been very, very successful by now if they would have just took my fucking advice at that time. And that's why I was so nonchalant about the way I'm dealing with it now. You know, I'm very nonchalant about it. You know what I mean? I could be in a rush and a huff and a puff, DJing everywhere in the world right now. No value in that. There is no value in that. Everybody gonna wait until I'm ready. You know why? Because I'm the only one that's going to be able to bring that. I'm the only person that's bringing that. And you could say that it's somebody else gonna bring it, but the only reason why I could bring it to that level is because of the travel in which I just went through, the travel that I'm traveling right now, and the path that I'm traveling on right now. That's what gives me this energy. That's what gives me this ability. You know what I mean? So, you know, and like I say, it's 8 billion people on the planet. You know what I mean? Only need 300 of them. 9 million people in New York City. Only need 300 of them. Because anywhere on the planet, $20 times 300 always be 6,000. No matter how you cut it. We do this twice a week. That's good enough for me. But me, I'm in New York City. We could do it 4 or 5 times a week, 6 times a week. You know, and I bring people along with me. That's already coming along already. I'm not picking up no new people. It is over for anybody to get in that door. I can tell you that right off the bat. And you can tell me I dismissed the motherfucker, but I did not dismiss near soul. These people dismissed their motherfucking selves because they thought that there was something better or something that, and these motherfuckers still doing the same shit they was doing before we left, and I'm doing something altogether different. Since they like using that fucking term so much, different. No, bitch. I am the difference. I'm taking the sound off because this thing is popped. I don't know how it got popped, but this thing got popped. And no worries, because we're going to put it together tonight, and we're coming back tomorrow with more of the sound. They love the sound here, though, guys. I can't begin to tell you guys how much they love the sound. You know, this is particularly for good people, good-spirited people. People with bad spirits, I don't have to worry about them. Motherfuckers be swearing they got a good vibe, good energy. And I'll be like, hold up. You ain't got to tell a motherfucker you got a good vibe and good energy, bitch. That shit is gonna shine through. Everybody wants to get so close to me. I be like, oh, why? But I love it too at the same time. I love it. Oh, and I like it. Da-da-da. He is wrong with my love with the Jesus. Oh my God. That shit can't be real, baby. It can't be real. Is that real? That motherfucker is big as a motherfucking house, baby. She got it going on, man. That was a motherfucker, man. That was a motherfucker. And they love me. They love me. And they do little shit like that to tell me to appreciate my motherfucking black ass. You know. But you guys, go ahead. I know you got fabulous lives and all. Everybody has this fabulous life, way better than my life. Let them tell it. I need to be humble. Their life is way better than mine, obviously. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Be humble. I'm way better than you. Oh no. You dumb as fuck, bitch. Got to be dumb as fuck. I am a walking cash register. You know what I mean? I don't even necessarily need to have the money in my hand for me to know that it's there. I really don't. I'm just gonna be live until I get up these streets, because I'm just doing this because I can. It's my phone, my fucking service, my page. And I'm gonna be walking. They say, oh, you so nasty. And these people are the same motherfuckers that should have the same fucking attitude about their own fucking space and time. You know? Because people think that they will have access to you for the rest of their life because they just that special. When I'm in fucking New York, where you got to be extra special. You just can't be special here. You have to be extra special. Because you know what? Please, no. Do you see what? Why are you talking to me, man? What, do I know you? I hate when people do that to me. I hate when people do that to me. I don't let people impose themselves on me out here in these streets. Nobody imposes themselves on me out here in these streets. They know I will get physical very fast. I don't wait. I do not want to fucking talk to you. I don't want you even looking at me, my friend. Continue on. Carry on. See, it's a very easy process. You see, he's on his way because he knows I don't use my hands anymore. I'm just all feet with mine. These days, it's just all feet because you're not fucking my hands up. I use my hands. I use my hands for my motherfucking shit that I do. Yeah, and I don't want no violence with nobody. I just want to exercise my right to just be who the fuck I am and exist. Like, you want to go out and do what you want to do with your life and then have control over what the fuck I do with my life, man, you ain't going to ever be friends. I can tell you, because we're going to always be in disagreement. We're going to be always in disagreement. Because I ain't going to ever do that. I ain't ever doing no shit like that. No. You do you, I'm going to do me. Do what the fuck I want. Not what the next motherfucker think that I'm supposed to do. That's for everybody else to be doing. That's the world y'all want to live in? Fine, live in that world. You know, I ain't got to go home and sleep with you. You know, I don't have to go home and sleep with you. That was the most important thing. These guys think I don't see them hurrying up to get up to my fucking camera. See you. Fucking loud. I mean, they really trying to get inside my fucking camera, bro. It's not gonna happen. Like, why would you do that? If a person's trying to get away from you, why would you follow them even further? That just don't make sense to me. It really don't. I would just, like, fuck them. That's what I would be like. Man, fuck you. You ain't no motherfucking body. Do not pursue them even further. In a higher pursuit. Now, I was thinking, like, if these motherfuckers cross the street and get behind me, I'm going to really go off. Because it just happened to me a minute ago. And I was just about to, I was about to slap the shit out of this guy. These guys will follow you the fuck around here, guys. I can't. Let's sit up here. Have a good night. See, she didn't even want me to say good night to her. She looked at me like that was a bad thing to say. That's why I don't say shit to black women at all. But bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Don't look at me. I'll be hard as hell on niggas, but the bitches, I be trying to give them a little bit of respect, but they don't want it. They don't want no nigga like that around them, as fat as they be. These bitches can't control shit that they put in their mouth. I mean, these bitches is fat. That's some regular shit for black women to be fat and out of shape. And then have the nerve, the audacity to think she's too good for me. That ain't what the Puerto Rican and the white and the Chinese women think. They want to put their fucking hands on me. They want to touch the balls. And they do. Listen. I ain't bashing a black woman. She bashed me. She bashes me. And just because I don't conform, every other nationality likes it. They like that I don't conform. They never say nothing bad about my hair. they want to touch it. I gotta tell you.
My family basically crumbled apart. My pops.
The only people that have the real problem is black women. And the bitch ass sons that they made. The only ones that have a problem. Because they live in an illusion. They live in illusion. And they see I live in reality. And they say, well, how come everybody like him? And he's so ghetto. He's a nigga. You stupid. I mean, people will find the craziest way to get close to me. I don't understand. They will do it. They do everything in their power to get close to me. I don't care how much on the wall I've been. I'm on the wall. There's no way behind me. None. There's no way to get behind me. Because that's why I stand with my back to the wall. So you can't get behind me. But that don't stop people from trying. What up with you, bro? Yeah, it's me. It's me. Everybody looking at me like, nigga, hold up. Is this that nigga? Yes, it's me. It is me. They ain't seen me out here in this late and so fucking long, I know. That's what this is all about. That's why I gotta hang out later. I gotta do it every day. Every day I gotta start being out later and later so I could be with my peoples. And I got all bougie in the house and shit. Nigga got an apartment, don't know how to come outside no more. Type of shit. That's how they get. That's the wave I'm feeling right now. I don't know why people want to be close to me. They don't. I just don't know why. Not the way black people treat me, but every other nationality, I can't lie, they do treat me with mad love here and respect, and that's the only thing that I can't get mad at people that do that. That's why I love the Lower East Side so fucking much. Man, I love it.